Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know this is not a usual spot for me, but wait a minute, I have to put sunglasses on because the sun is right there. It's very unusual to have sun where I am right now, but otherwise I'm just gonna be blind, so I hope you don't mind if I wear my glasses. I'm in Stavanger, Norway. I'm by the fjord, as you can see this amazing view, so I decided to just come out here, and hopefully you won't be bothered by the birds because they're really loud for some reason. But I am actually shooting another story time for you, so I hope you'll enjoy this scenic view and what I'm about to tell you. Today's story is about actually it's been kind of requested, and it's about how I sort of transformed from being a figure skater into my normal life, I guess. So how did I do this change after I quit skating? So it's actually, I don't even, where do I start? So many people have asked me, actually many skaters have asked me, how did you transform from being a figure skater into being a non-skater anymore? And this is actually something that should be probably discussed a little more, especially between coaches and skaters' parents, and then parents with skaters, just because it's a very important topic. Because what happens after you quit? You've done your whole life this one thing, and then when it ends, it just ends, and then you go to bed, and then the next morning you wake up and you don't have to put your skates on anymore. And it goes with everything. If you turn a page in your life, if you quit your job and then the next day you're like, oh wow, it just doesn't hit you before it really hits you. So I think I have a pretty I like to believe that the way I was able to transform, I think I have some knowledge to share from it, so therefore I'm just gonna answer the question and not joke around too much. But basically, as you know, I decided 4 months ahead of time before I quit skating that I'm gonna quit it. And there were a bunch of questions that I asked myself. First was basically, why do I want to quit? Health, and just the fact that I want to quit. I want to start a normal life and be a young woman while I still have the looks and brains for it. Second, what am I going to do? At that moment, I did not know. Third, what do I want from life? I did know that. I did know that I wanted a relationship in my life, like a relationship where I can actually spend time being in and be like a good girlfriend. I've always had this feeling that I want to still go live somewhere other than Estonia for some period of time, and that's a pretty big thing to want. So that hasn't happened yet. Although I've traveled a lot, but it hasn't quite happened that I've moved somewhere else. Then what else did I wanted? I wanted to be independent and not attached to something big. I just wanted to be free from many things in my life. I wanted to prove myself that I can be successful at anything where I put my mind into and where I have passion. And I wanted to have friends. I've always had friends, but I wanted to have more time for them. I wanted to go on a trip with a girlfriend. I wanted to just have fun and not maybe have a couple sleepless nights, It doesn't sound like much, but if you haven't really had that experience in your life, I did think that maybe there's something there that maybe it's not even anything, but I just wanted to experience that a few times. So those were the things in my head that I wanted out of life at that moment, traveling and all that together. Then I asked myself, am I ready? Yeah, I was. And have I taken everything from the sport that I can? And that was a definite yes. Like, at that moment, no, but I knew that the 4 months that I have, I'm gonna take it. Everything that I can. So there you have it. I knew what was gonna be in my life for the next 4 months. And then after that, so the 4 months before quitting my career in figure skating, I spent just preparing myself for the next chapter and just taking what I can from figure skating. So after I quit skating, the next morning I woke up pretty empty. But I knew I was going to be doing lots of private lessons for some time to put some, to have some like own money on the side and collect money for my summer trip, which actually I went to Ibiza. Can you believe that? I went to Ibiza to party, and I was there for 4 days, and out of the 4 days I think I slept like 10 hours, so it was definitely an eye-opener to a very different sort of a lifestyle, which I can take in very minimal doses. I haven't been to a party trip like that since, so there you have it. And I was just doing those privates, and then I started working in my parents' company, which actually that was, to this day, I believe that was like the biggest thing, was the fact that I actually had a job kind of waiting for me. And it took like at least like a year to grow into my job, so basically my job is that in our family brand, which is this clothing brand that I'm actually wearing, I have a jacket on right now. It's not an ad, I'm just saying that we do like sports clothing in Estonia, and my main things that I do is I do the marketing, I do PR for it, we think of the designs with my mother, and I do lots of branding for the brand in general. Like we rebranded the whole thing when I joined, and it took some time to get used to it, and in the beginning I wasn't really good at what I was doing, but slowly but surely I found my way, and today I'm like absolutely loving the brand and everything about it. And it's just, I'll make a separate video probably about it. It's not going to be like a commercial for my brand, it's just, I just want to tell you about it. And basically, so I had my job, I had the privates, which actually today I'm not doing as much, because I knew in the beginning that that's just a temporary thing for me, and I'm not ever going to be like a full-time coach. I still do it, but not as much. I just do it in the amounts that I would enjoy it and people would find me useful. So basically, if I pull this all together, and if I would have to tell someone, if they ask me what's the best way to transform from being something into someone else, I would say that first of all, you can't like change who you are, but there are questions to ask from yourself, and if you have the answers, then the next thing you have to have is faith. I know it sounds cheesy, but you have to believe in yourself and in everything around you that this is the right thing for you, and then life will just, that's how it was for me, and then life would just start showing me where I should be, who I should be with, and what's next for me, you know? It's not, like, I hope it works like this for everyone. It might not, and I don't know if everything in my life is gonna be going, it probably won't go the way that I want to, but now that it's been over 2 years since I quit, I can like absolutely see that everything that I not like dreamed but visualized into my life happened, and there are still things that I'm working on and hoping to like evolve to. They haven't happened yet, so I hope they will happen. I believe they will happen at one point. So it's very important to just be in a very good relationship with yourself, and if you're not ready to turn the page, then that's probably not the right time. And maybe you should just focus more on why you want to turn the page and where do you go from there, you know? Okay, did I switch this somehow? So it really seems like I think I covered all the points that I wanted to cover, and the birds are like, they're going crazy. I don't even know why. Definitely, if you have more questions, please write to me. Maybe I didn't cover everything, maybe I did, but that was how I transformed. And as you can see today, I'm happy. I'm here in Norway. I'm actually teaching, so I'm here with a few of my figure skaters who I mostly help with choreography and like I could even say like mentoring a little bit. And I'm here for 10 days, so it's really nice here, and that's a part of my life. I've been coming here now for 2 years, so I really like it, and hopefully this is not the last time. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you don't mind that I did it in this different scenery today. So just take care, be safe, please like, please subscribe. Even if you don't, it's fine. I'm not gonna be mad. This is just something that I do out of my free time, and I hope you like it. So that's it. I wish you all well, and I'll see you soon.